Hello, this is Deanna Dewell, owner of Heal in Motion PT, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Heal in Motion PT. Today we're going to do a kind of cook your body on the ball. So all you need is a ball and preferably some traction underfoot. So if you need to wear your shoes, otherwise something stable under your foot, because you'll be doing a lot of crawling around and you'll need your feet to stabilize you. Okay, let's get started. Start with just sitting on the ball. All right, bounce. Okay, you gotta ideally have the right size ball for yourself, something that's about 90 degrees in knee and hip flexion when you sit on it. Okay, this is a slightly underflated ball for me. Just means it's gonna be more difficult for me. I deserve it. All right, as I get up, I'm gonna push through my heels so I can almost stand up. Squeeze my butt, push through my heels. If I needed to, I could pause there, right? Then back to bouncing. Right, left, right, left. Go ahead and bounce up and hold it. Down, up, down. We'll do 4. Try not to let your ball roll away. And quick bounces, right and left. Belly button's pulled in. Ideally, you're bouncing straight through your spine. Let's do 4 holds. Ready? 2 hands up, hold. Bounce, hold. All right, hold it still now. Swing your hips side to side. Good, use your waist. We're no longer warming up. This is not necessarily a rehab thing. This is an exercise video, so I'm expecting you to really work your muscles every motion that we make. Tuck your tailbone under, stick your tailbone out. So I'm trying not to use my torso at all, just tucking my tailbone under, tightening my abs, then using my back extensors. Abs, back extensors. I'm warming up my core and I'm working it hard. This is easy to do without using your core, so try to use it. Let's go all the way around in a circle. Again, you're controlling this. You're squeezing every muscle as you go through. If you needed to just rehab your back, you would do this nice and gently. We are not rehabbing. We're working our asses off. Oh, I shouldn't say that on the screen. Squeeze, I changed direction. Squeeze everything. All right, pause. Lift one knee up, down. Other knee up and down. Keep going, marching on the ball. I'm just gonna shift the camera so you can see my feet a little better. Keep marching. I think this will work. There we go. Thank you for your patience. I am doing my own camera work here, so it's not ideal. All right, get one foot up and leave it up. Now I'm crooked. Oh well, screw it. You guys don't care. Hold that foot up. Right, left. Oh, damn, that's hard. It throws you off balance. Tighten your core. If you need to, you can put a toe down. Just try not to put any weight on that foot. Let's do the other one. Up, hold it. See if you can do this. Add the arms. Belly button's pulled in to stop me from falling off this ball and looking any more embarrassed. Good, let's put that right foot up again. We're gonna go out to the sides again. So if I do bilateral, this should be fairly easy compared to uni. Oh, damn. Woo. It's hard to go to the pace of the music. But every time I get a little tossed off my center, that's when my core is working. So I don't mind looking a bit goofy. I'm working. Let's try the other side. Again, if I can go bilateral, this will be a little bit easier. Otherwise, unilateral, especially to the music, woo, is challenging. I could go half time, of course, be a little bit easier. But of course, I like making myself work really hard. All right, so you have your marching down, right? You know how to march, you know how to let it go out. March, down. Yeah, this one looks good. Just got to keep those arms going eventually overhead as much as possible. Good. You can see from the mirror, if I let my behind swing out, I'm going to fall off this ball. Let's do the other side. Lift it up, send it out. This could also be a tap on the floor and a slide. If you're just not comfortable letting go of the floor yet, no problem. Just slide it on the floor. Last one. Good. All right, stand on up, grab your ball. I need to change the camera again. Up, down, up, down. From the side view, I've got my tummy pulled in nice and tight. That way I don't arch my back, right? You don't want any arching of the back. Nice and still. Keep going. Up, down. There we go. Up, down. Okay, hold it in the middle. Side to side. Belly button's pulled in. Good, I'm trying to hold my body nice and still. I'm not rotating my chest, just my arms. Good, let's go up, down, then side to side. Then the other side first. Up, down. Good. If you're going this fast, it should be that the ball is wanting to throw your back into an arch, and that's where your core is. I don't remember which side I went last time. One more. Good. Make 2 big circles. Other direction. Keep that ball up and drop it behind your head. Now, in the ideal world, you keep your elbows facing forward, and again, I've stacked my body. I'm not letting arch happen. Keep it stacked. Try to keep your head forward. That takes a lot of shoulder range. Worst case scenario, it's out in front of you and you're just bending it to tap your head like this, right? Otherwise, go behind your head. All right, keep it behind your head and circle it around. I'm gonna try to hold my body still. My body wants to be like a belly dancer and I'm trying to hold it. Change direction. Feel like a cowboy swinging a lasso. All right, hold it down and squeeze. Now, if I'm a bit tired right now, I'll bring these arms in and this gives me a little break. Otherwise, work it, baby. My arms are straight, my fingertips are loose, right? Fingertips are loose so that my palms are squeezing. Now I'm gonna bring it in and squeeze it as hard as I can, push it back out. In and out. Trying to not grip with my hands, but just with the palms, so it's working harder. Three, 2, 1. Good, bring that ball around behind you. Okay, all we're gonna do is stretch. It's hard enough to get it there. So stretch, opening your shoulders up, all right? Trying to grab that ball behind you. It's hard enough. If you really couldn't get it there, you could put the ball there on the wall and grab it with your hands. All right, I don't think there's a whole lot of action we're gonna be able to do with this big ball behind us, so enjoy the stretch. All right, moving on. We're gonna use our body on the ball, okay? We'll start with our tummy on the ball, walking out to keep going with our arms. So, you wanna have enough room in front of you that you can walk out. This will be a challenge with the camera. All right, walking out. Okay, just practice walking out and walking in, trying not to fall off that ball. The farther out I go, the more challenging it is, right? Because I have less stability if only my feet are on the ball. Okay, I'm going to change orientation. Keep going, try another one, walking out, walking in. I'm hoping I'll have more distance if I can do it here. All right. All right, you're gonna go out. It's not gonna work with the camera. Go out where you can find your feet on the ball, your shins if you're doing a moderate level, or your thighs if you're doing an average level. Okay, and let's try some push-ups. So right now I'm doing the average level just because I don't have any more space in this room. But if it gives it something good quality, that's great. And that was nice wide push-ups, 10. Let's narrow the grip. Try your narrow push-ups. Trying 10. Keep going. I'm going to change the ball space. There we go. All right, that should be about 10. Now hold it there and let your scapula push up and retract. Push up and retract. I'm having a little sensation of pulling my hands down on the mat toward my ball, and that helps my serratus anterior engage. My elbows are straight. This is a scapular push-up only. I can make it easier by more body on the ball. Right? I can make it harder by less body on the ball. Okay, walk yourself back. Ideally, walk yourself all the way out and give yourself a stretch on that. Good, nice little stretch. Can we try one more stretch? All right, one more round of those. Now that you know what to expect, I want you to push yourself a little harder. If you were already wasted, then take it one step back, right? All right. So if you got easily to your thighs, try your shins, okay? And you're gonna do 10 wide push-ups with those scapula protracted. Belly button's pulled in. Good. Now narrow that grip, okay? And you're gonna try your tricep push-ups. Okay, those of you that have been in class with me, you know that better to have quality than quantity. So if you can just do 5, then rest, that's fine. I'm feeling pretty tired. That should be about 10, right? Walk yourself back on and stretch that out. Stretch your arms out. I'm having to struggle with space here, so forgive my video problems. All right, we're gonna change it up now. So your feet are gonna be on the ball and not your hands, or not your body. Opposite, sorry, your hands are on the ball, not your feet. Okay, let's start with the forearms. It's a little easier. In this quad position, it's not too challenging. I can practice what I'm gonna do, which is armpits forward and then pull back. Forward and pull back. So from this angle, got a little prayer pose, forward and back, okay? To make this a little harder, you go into a plank position. Now I like to check out the easier levels first to make sure your shoulders feel okay with it. If your shoulders feel okay with this, go onto your hands. Again, if I'm here, this will be moderate because my butt out, right? That makes it moderate. If I'm in a half plank, this will be a little bit more challenging. Let's try 5 of whatever level you feel is appropriate for you. Two more. Good. Give it a rest. Now you know what to expect, right? You know if you pushed yourself too far last time or if you didn't push enough. Let's do 10 more. 10. You can change. So if you chose a level that's a little bit hard and you can only do 5, that's fine. Then go to the easier level. I feel like I'm pulling my armpits toward my pockets, keeping my plank or half plank in this situation. Woo! How many more? Damn, I think I got 4. 3, 2. Last one. Oh yeah. Stretch that out. All right, one side now. All right, so I'm gonna have one leg off. Again, if I make this sort of a square down here and I just practice it, this shouldn't be too hard. All right? Now it's when I lean into it and weight bear on that ball, that's when we start to have a little bit more challenge. Good. Now if I straighten my arm, I gotta lean my body into it. I'm pulling down like Bloody Mary down here. Keep my shoulder away from my ear. And I don't even do it very well, right? I think I feel more comfortable on the elbow. Again, if this is hard for you, you can always just leave your weight on that ball, on that leg, and let it go out and in. Notice my palm is facing you. That way I really dig into the posterior cavity there of my armpit, the lats, serratus. All right, let's change sides. You're like, damn, yeah, I could have done that 5 reps ago. So we started off with sort of making a rectangle here, extending my top leg out, and just practicing what the move is going to look like. Maybe that's enough for you. Maybe you can lean into it a little more and weight bear on the ball. Maybe you can challenge yourself a little bit with the arm. It turns into a bit of a body lean. Keep your your shoulder away from your ear. Don't let that collapse. This leg is off the floor. That makes my glute med work harder, okay? Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, plank on this baby. I'm in a forearm plank. You can also plank on your hands. I'm in a forearm plank so that I can get to my toes and hold that plank. 10 seconds, that's it. Then we add to it, of course, but I just want to make you feel good for a moment. All right, if you need a break, take a break. If you don't need a break, see if you can release one foot, and then the other. I'm slipping on my towels here. See if you can release one foot, then another. Not at the same time. Don't be crazy, huh? Oh, damn, that's hard. Otherwise, you're just holding your plank, or if you got tired of following my instructions, you dropped your knees and just holding a half plank or maybe a quadruped. All right, let's count it for 5 more seconds. Whether you're doing your leg up or you're just hanging on. All right, stretch that out. Woo. Laying sideways over the ball. I told you you're gonna cook yourself, right? Is anybody not sweating yet? So what I've got is my knee down. I'll change the camera in just a moment. My hand on the floor, my knee on the floor. This leg is up, right? Hand goes behind my head. Tummy is pulled in. I'm gonna go exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. All right, this is a side kick. Keep going. Change the camera a little. From the side view, right? Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. All right, you've probably done like 10 and you're kicking me saying, Deanna, knock it off. All right, but if you need a rest, you can take it. You can rest that foot down. If you don't need it, hold it up. Draw that heel toward the ceiling, toe toward the ceiling, heel, toe. Good, I'm trying to hold this nice and tight as if I'm in this toaster. Leave the heel up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, are you dying? If you're dying, take a rest. If you're not dying, I need you to work harder. I need you to pull that leg farther from you, lift it higher, aim that heel higher and pulse. Pulse like there's no tomorrow. Hold this nice and tight. Squeeze that butt muscle. And again, if you are doing this and you don't have any pain, I mean that in a good way, have an ankle weight on your ankle, okay? Because we need to get your muscles as hard as they can get in the time we've got. Other side. You're allowed to watch this video twice, you know? Once to see what it's all about, a second time to make it work for you. All right, my hand is behind my head. Lift this leg up. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. We did about 10 of these. I'm trying to imagine I'm in a toaster. I might kick the toaster elements with my toe, but my body is trying to stay nice and flat inside. Woo, even your standing leg is hurting, right? I know mine is. How about 3, 2, last one. All right, and we're holding it there. If you need a break again, you put it down, you have a little break. Otherwise, you're holding. Turn the heel up, the toe up. Heel up, toe up. I'm trying not to move my waistline, just the ball of the femur in the socket. All right, keep that heel up, lift it up, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, if you're not burning like heck, I need you to try another round and not rest, right? Reach it farther from you, reach it higher, right? Reach that heel up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All righty. Grab that ball in your hands and you're gonna stretch your little piriformis stretch, okay? So I've got one foot here and my ball's just gonna reach up. So here from this viewpoint, the other leg is back behind me. We're just gonna get a little back extension, a little piriformis stretch. If you can take the whole body down and back up. The essence is to try to stretch your hip and strengthen your core. Last one, then we change legs. Good, change legs. Other leg swings around, other leg goes behind. Good. Lift up and down. I'm tighter on this side. I can hardly make the position. I know what it feels like to not make these positions. I'm not a yoga queen. You can always prop your behind up with a little mat or a little pillow so that you're sitting a little elevated. Let's hold it and bend in half and lift that heavy ball back up. You're gonna wish for that smaller ball next time, huh? How about 2 more? Last one. All right, what sides haven't we cooked yet? You can get a sip of water. We cooked our sides here. Oh yeah, we're gonna sit and lay back over this ball now. Thanks for reminding me. So I'm gonna start by sitting on the ball and I'm gonna make sure there's enough room for me to go backwards. Okay, arms overhead. I got my whole head on the ball. Then I'm gonna inhale, look at my knees. Exhale, walk back up. Sit up tall, spread my arms up high. Then exhale, curl down. Arms overhead, my head is on the ball. Move my arms, look, and roll back up. Good, I'd rather you do this slow and controlled, okay, rather than go fast for cardio work, but I'm happy to make it harder for you. So I'm gonna make it harder now. After this stretch, put your arms here. Okay, as you roll down, it's heavier. Okay, and you don't have to let your head touch. This time you can arch and lift back up. So if I don't have my hands out in front of me, this is harder, let alone if I'm carrying a little 10-pound weight. Arching over the ball, curl, and get myself back up. Sit up tall. Maybe those ankle weights, if you were such a kick-ass person, you could have used your ankle weights on your chest right now. 2 more. Curl, curl, curl. Lay back over that ball. You can arch if you don't have any problems with that. Curl. Get back up. Last one. All right, pause here. Okay, reach your hands down. You're going to shift from right to left. Right to left. Okay, we're going to do this about a minute. Amazingly enough, I have a watch, and I'm going to time it. Okay, at any point, you can grab your hand behind your head and just reach towards one side, count maybe 10 reps, and then go to the other side. Okay, otherwise, you're working your neck right now. You're working your upper core and your obliques. We're doing little side bends. Belly button's pulled in. Feel free, as I said, to grab your head with your hand. Try not to let the ball shift too much. Let's change it up just a little bit. Let's have that hand behind your head and just pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Got my palm up, reaching, trying to reach my hand down that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back up. Sit up tall. All right. Go ahead and go on down. This time your butt gets to go down, so you might want to have a little more space there. Your butt gets to go down toward the floor. Feet spread, hands behind your head. Exhale, roll on up. Exhale, roll on down. So for those of you with a stiff lower back, you are making the shape of the ball with your back. You're trying your best anyway. If you know that your back shouldn't make this position, don't do it. Just go plank up and plank back, right? Can you see how I'm still squeezing my butt, but I'm not making the shape of the ball? If you have back issues, you may have to do that. Otherwise, get your back to move. Take your right foot and see if you can march it off the floor, and then the left. If your feet are splayed, this will be harder. If your feet are together, this will be a little easier. Release one foot, then release the other. I've got a little tummy tuck, right? Because I've got my head off the ball, and this helps me engage my upper abs here. For one, I'm a little more stable, and two, I get to work a little harder. Oh yeah. All right, let's see if you can hold one leg up. If not, that's okay. See if you can, woo, without falling off. Can you lift? Can you lower? Good thing I had a wall next to me. Other foot, see if you can lift it off. If you can't, that's okay. You can always stretch it out. I kind of need to hang on. That's a little too hard for me. All right, go ahead and roll on down. You're gonna take the ball in your hands. We're almost done with our workout, all right? So, your ball is gonna go overhead, then back down to your knees. Overhead, back down to your knees. That's easy, right? We'll show you the easy parts so you can always go back to them if you need to. Okay, now with my knees, tabletop. If they go out and back, right? Notice they're pretty high up. I could make them straight up to the ceiling to make it a little easier as well. But you definitely don't want it too low where your back lifts off, right? You gotta keep your back sealed to the floor. All right, if you feel comfortable with that, let's do it simultaneously. Up and back. Good, and knowing that you can always break this down to just arms or just legs. Let's take the right leg only, then the left. My lower back is sealed to the floor. If it starts to come off, I know I'm not working hard enough in the core, and I'm going to push my back down in, or I'm going to raise my feet a little higher, right? All right, go ahead and give it a little break. If you want, you can curl into a little ball. Next one is exchange, right? So I'm going to exchange my ball into my feet, and then my hands overhead. Okay, so a little easy version. I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to keep my body flat. This is a beginner version, okay? You're just playing around with a comfortable zone. If you want to make it a little harder, you're going to reach up. Grab the ball, reach up. Let those feet go down. Grab the ball, reach up. So, easier version, you stay on the floor. And don't worry about how far the ball and the feet are away from one another. Or the ball and the hands in this situation. How about we do 10 more? Then we'll be done, okay? So make them your best. We're already down to 8 more. 6 more. Come on, work your best. You only got 6. Now you only have 4. Stop complaining. Ooh. 2. Woo. That's it. Let your legs go long, arms go long. All right, let's do a little roll down. Stand up. You did a nice job. Take a breath in with your feet sit bones width apart. All right. Let your arms melt down. Feel your weight through your heels. And roll down from the head first. Curling one vertebrae at a time. Pause at the bottom. Breath in and roll back up. All right. Nice job. See you next time. Thank you.